comments from the peanut gallery.
Stop me if you've heard this one, Kevin. True story, Kevin went into a pet store a couple days before Thanksgiving and got a parrot. Parrot's there, he takes it home, gets it in his nice new cage, and all of a sudden, the F-bombs start flying. Every word you couldn't imagine. He's at Kevin and his wife, and he tells the parrot, "Parrot, you better shut up, you better watch your language." Well, this goes on all night, all day the next day. Finally, Kevin says, "Parrot, I've had enough. You're done." Takes the parrot, sticks it in the freezer. 24 hours later, he comes back and gets the parrot, and he's shivering, and the parrot's almost frozen. He said, I'm sorry, Kevin. I'll clean up my language. I'll clean up my act. I'm really sorry. But by the way, what did the turkey do?
Hey Kevin, tell me if you've heard this one. Did you know UPS and FedEx are merging? They're going to be called Fed Up.
So stop me if you've heard this one, Kevin. Sherlock Holmes and Watson were on a camping trip. Suddenly, in the middle of the night, Holmes wakes up and he wakes up his friend Watson and says, "Watson, tell me what you see." Watson looks up at the sky and he says, "I see thousands of stars, Holmes. Why do you ask?" And Holmes says, "Well, what does that tell you, Watson?" Watson, wanting to impress his detective friend, said, "Well, it tells me that there are millions of galaxies and billions of planets. I can observe that Saturn is in Leo. I deduce the time is approximately 3:15, and I can also see that tomorrow the weather looks to be fair." "Why, what does it tell you, Holmes?" After a moment's pause, Sherlock Holmes looks at Watson and says, "Watson, you idiot. Somebody stole our tent."
Hi, Kevin. Stop me if you've heard this one. What goes 99 thump, 99 thump? A centipede with a wooden leg.
Stop me if you've heard this one, Kevin. Why did the man iron his 4-leaf clover? Answer, he wanted to press his luck.
Hey, stop me if you heard this one. How do you find Will Smith in a snowstorm? Look for fresh prints.
Stop me if you've heard this one, Kevin. A guy walks into a bar with jumper cables. The bartender says, "You can have a drink, but you better not start anything."
Hey Kevin, stop me if you've heard this one. What do you call a sleepwalking nun? Roman Catholic.
Kevin, tell me if you've heard this one. What do snowmen eat for breakfast? Frosted Flakes. Have you heard it?
Hi, Kevin. So did you hear the one about the parsley farmer who went bankrupt? Yeah, I guess they garnished his wages.
Stop me if you've heard this one, Kevin. How many Rochesterians does it take to change a light bulb? 11. 1 to change the light bulb, and 10 to comment on how much nicer light bulbs are here than in Buffalo.
Hey Kevin, let me know if you've heard this one before. How does Darth Vader like his toast? On the dark side.
Stop me if you've heard this one. So there's 2 atoms, and one of them says to the other, "I think I'm missing an electron," and the other one replies, "Are you positive?" I hope you like that. That was actually courtesy of my son. We'll miss you. Thanks for everything. Mwah.
Hey Kevin, it was a great year working with you, and I enjoyed having the opportunity to follow in your footsteps as vice chair. Seriously, it's going to be a hard act to follow next year, and good luck to you, and thank you for everything.
Kevin, thank you so much for what you did. What a great presidency you had. Thank you from all of us at Visit Rochester. We can't tell you how much we appreciate the great job you did and some of the changes you made and some of the things made it fun. And our attendance at VIC meetings are better than ever, and I think that has a lot to do with you.
Thanks, Kevin. It's been a great 18 months.
Kevin, you know how I feel. We've had wonderful progress under your leadership. Thank you so much for everything you've done for the visitor industry and for Greater Rochester.
It's been great, Kevin. Thank you so much.
Like I said a while back when we started all of this, I never forgot your friendship and your support when we worked at Laundry Audiovisual, and I was so glad that we were able to get back together and I get to see you so often now. Great job this year. Keep up the jokes, and I look forward to seeing a lot more of you in the new year. Thanks, buddy.